Bullish Helium, HNT, cost forecasts range somewhere in the range of $23.95 and $52.15 by 2030. Market experts accept HNT could reach $23.95 by 2025. Bearish Helium market cost expectation for 2022 is $4.26. Helium, HNT, presentation. Helium Organization, HNT, is a biological system zeroed in on the Web of Things, IoT, even without legitimate Wi-Fi inclusion. For example, when your web gadget like your electric vehicle or well-being checker is far away from the web, how will you associate with your fundamental requirements? That is the issue that Helium, HNT, has embarked on a mission to determine by laying out a channel that permits a less expensive and greater association with the web to assist the clients with continuing to screen and monitor their day-to-day exercises without hitch. This environment has opened another degree of advanced innovation. So in this video, we'd introduce an outline of this Helium biological system, its cost presentation since commencement, the essentials hidden, the capability of its organization, and our future cost expectations. With the consistent changes on the lookout, it'd be an extraordinary chance to understand what the presentation of your venture would be from specialized examination skill. What is Helium, HNT? Each biological system is defined out in light of an objective. Whether it is in computerized reasoning, well-being, coordinated operations, organization, or association, their guides generally showed their arrangements to their financial backers. Helium Organization was sent off in July 2019 by a flexible group of designers and web pioneers. It's a blockchain stage that use shared advantages to offer Wi-Fi admittance to web, IoT, gadgets notwithstanding restricted inclusion or power prerequisites. Helium Token imagined another way to deal with keep people associated through the vicinity of various areas of interest and parts, which incorporates a crypto excavator, switch, and a token. The HNT clients interface their switch to comparable gadgets inside their zone. These would frame a web-like cross-section of interconnections of gadgets for information while the clients mine their HNT simultaneously as pay. The conventional Wi-Fi model highlights a backward inclusion contrasted with the Helium Organization. This stage gives a superior option in contrast to web access regardless of your area in light of the fact that, with the Helium Long-Fi convention configuration, admittance to stable web is simpler. The Helium Area of Interest capabilities with the evidence of idea, POC, component helps in bypassing the area of a gadget as it gathers information while keeping up with web security. The clients get boosted with Helium tokens as they mine and foster information credits. Administrators of the Helium Area of Interest are compensated with HNTs for keeping up with, giving, and moving information and web inclusion to the next neighboring clients. Likewise, as additional information is moved with top caliber, information credits are produced, which thus act as an installment mode for computerized exchanges like charges. The Helium Organization, HNT, is communicated on the US 915 recurrence, which is unlicensed, making radio grants insignificant and pointless. They're likewise an individual from the Free Decentralized Remote Collusion, IDWA, an open-source sponge that keeps up with independence and right to administration among network suppliers and clients through HIPs, Helium Improvement Proposition. Helium, HNT, Basic Examination. The basics of a task give verifiable knowledge into the group and real factors, which makes it a beneficial venture. Helium Organization is endeavoring to fabricate a worldwide interconnection of friend gadgets. This organization was established in 2013 yet didn't go into the blockchain area until some other time in the 10 years. They have consistently centered around network design and decentralization, making blockchain a practical stage for the plan of action. In applying the advantages of blockchain to this present reality for a hampering issue, they gave an answer that works among the non-crypto locals impeccably. The venture has disseminated in excess of 25,000 gadgets all over the planet, with more fixation on the US, where their typical inclusion per 10 urban areas is roughly 80%. They as of late declared extending to Asia and Europe, which will drive more market members and financial backers into the space. The group behind this task is very considerable, and we are well en route to encountering a completely interconnected computerized world. The establishing individuals are Amir Halim, Lane Mong, and Sean Fanning. Amir Halim is the president of Helium organization and an accomplished engineer in the gaming area. Honest Mong is the COO and the promoting chief of the organization, while Sean Fanning is the organizer behind Napster, a noteworthy shared music stage, and right now the lead engineer in Helium. Helium, HNT, current cost. Helium is presently worth $5.32. HNT has moved 4.01% as of now with an exchanging volume of $37,917,255. Helium is presently positioned 62 among all cryptographic forms of money with a market capitalization of $683,150,680. Helium, HNT, Value Expectation 2022. Helium, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astonishing cryptographic forms of money to rise this year. HNT. The HNT cost figure for 2022 expects a huge expansion in the year's last part, conceivably coming to $7.98. Similarly as with other digital currencies, the ascent will be progressive, yet no impressive drops are normal. Averaging $7.45 in cost is very aggressive, however it is practical soon given expected coordinated efforts and headways. HNT is supposed to have a base worth of $6.39. Helium, HNT, Value Expectation 2023. In 2023, Helium HNT cost expectation has a lot of space for extension. Because of the likely declarations of various new associations and drives, we guess that the costs of HNT will before long outperform $13.30. Be that as it may, we ought to hold on to check whether the HNT's overall strength record emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market instability, HNT will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $10.64 and a typical exchanging cost of $11.71. Helium, HNT, Value Expectation 2024. Assuming that the vertical pattern go on until 2024, it could reach $18.62 and HNT might benefit. On the off chance that the market encounters a downfall, the objective may not be met. HNT is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $17.03 and a low of $15.96 in 2024. Helium, HNT, Value Forecast 2025. Assuming that Helium